Hey guys, what's up? Santiago, Latino Solutions, along with Brandon. I got Eli, my favorite assistant, and Caroline, my new Spanish assistant on the call, along with a majority of our clients and some special invites that people send. Okay, so this call is primarily going to be English. If I throw some Spanish stuff in there, it's just to help anybody else with Spanish and trying to grow with us as well. So just to be clear, 2 classes a month on credit. One's going to be in English, one's going to be in Spanish. So 2 clases al mes, uno va a ser en inglés, uno va a ser en español. Eso cada mes. So esa es la clase que va a ser en inglés. Tenía que ser español, pero martes no lo hice. So Tuesday I didn't have a class, so this is the one I'm doing. All right, real quick. So I put the link in the bio, okay? And it's this book, all right? Como se dice credit. What I'm doing is anyone who buys the book, I'm having a special one-on, like not special, but it's going to be a group Zoom of anyone who buys the book. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you other information that I know regarding leveling up, credit, anything that you guys need so you can get your credit profile in order. So si compran el libro, voy a tener un special Zoom para todos los que compran, para que yo le dé más estrategias para sacar su crédito. Okay, cool. So get the book. All you got to do is DM me, mensaje me, hey, I got the book, and we'll send you that Zoom link. It's going to be sometime in September, the call. All right, and the call is going to be powerful. How to make money from credit, a lot of strategies. Okay, so perfecto. Thank you everyone for coming in. Okay. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. So guys, real quick, if you get the book while on the chat, just put on the message, I got the book. Okay. Now, Vanessa, I see you. Awesome. Hopefully you're with your husband, not just that way you're both getting information, but I see you. Connie,
Yeah, we're both here.
awesome. Thank you so much. Connie, awesome. Thank you. Well, I see people joining, so that's good. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do this real quick. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna break it down. So real quick, make sure you get the book. Amazon, Como se dice credit. The English version is Como se dice credit. The version in Spanish is Como se dice crédito. All right. The book, you can read it in 25 minutes. My daughter read it in 20. Super easy to understand, not complex. Okay. What I'm going to talk about first regarding credit, so you guys understand, is this real quick. Hold on. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Yup, see it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. I
All right.
see it.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys being on the call. All right. So real quick, we complicate things. All right. We complicate credit. We make it harder than what it really is. Okay. And that's why I covered this part in the book so heavily. Okay. So real quick, if you do not have 100% payment history, you're not going to get the full points. And I broke it down here. I don't know if you guys see it. 192.5 is payment history. So if you don't have 100%, well, let me backtrack. Sorry, so you guys understand. Who can tell me? Just shout it out. What is the lowest score you can have on credit?
530.
300.
Not your score. I'm just kidding. What's the lowest score you can have on credit?
To 300.
350.
Put in the chat.
350.
Put in the chat.
James.
I see you, James. Appreciate you. So real quick, 300. Think of Spartan 300. 300. That is the lowest score you can have on credit. If you have a 300, you don't need me, you need Jesus. Right? Seriously, let's be real. Okay, if you got 300, man, I don't know what you guys been doing. But yeah, 300 is the lowest. Now, what's the highest score?
858.
800, ain't it?
850.
850. There you go. Look at that. James on the Price is Right. 850. Come on
Yeah.
on stage, brother. Come on. All right, cool. 850 is the highest. 300, 850. It's not rocket science. 300, 850, right? On this chart, it talks about the pie chart. How is credit calculated? Okay. 35% is the most important. That's payment history. Pagos. That has to be 100%. Or that 100%. So you can get 192.5 points. So if you right now in the chat, if you have 100%, never missed a payment, guess what? You have 192.5. Now, if you have late payments, right? I had late payments before, right? It's part of life. I didn't know what I didn't know. So late payments, it's gonna be lower. Sorry. Shoot. It's not gonna be 192.5. It might be 160, 150. One late payment can cost you how many points? I say it a lot.
30 or more. 30 or more.
Exactly, right there. He knows his stuff. Yeah, that's about right. Like I'll say 40 to 80.
Yeah.
40 to 80 points. That's big, guys. So I tell people this. Have your credit cards on automatic payments. Si tienes crédito, ponlo en automático pago para que no falles ningún pago. You will never get a late payment if everything is on automatic payment. What I tell people is I'd rather be negative on my bank account than to have a late payment. I sincerely mean that. Okay? Because you guys don't know how much it takes you from a 700 down to like low 600s. Okay, so now, real quick, 165 points is 30% right there. Utilization. All right, so can someone add up 192.5 and 165? Can someone add that up?
257.
So you got 357.5.
All right, cool. 357.5. That's 357 points just for payment history and for having your credit less than 10%. Okay, that's literally all the points you get for having credit utilization, payment history. So you're missing out on 357 points if you have a late payment and credit utilization is really high. Okay, so now let's go down here. 82.5. What is that? Anybody know? Where am I getting those points from? It's right there. Right there.
I can't see it.
Link the history. Okay.
Length of history, 82.5. Now, for you to get 82.5, how many years do you think you need?
10.
3.
All right, let me hold on real quick. Let me
22.5.
7.
I want to show you my book.
I think it's 7.
5 years.
Where's the green?
6 to 8 years.
Yeah, 6 to 8 years. That's right here.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That puts you at 82.5. All right. And then the last two, 55 points each, new credit, and then credit mix. So that's fine. So can someone add up all that points? All that?
What you get 100%?
Yeah. Can someone add everything? ¿Alguien suma todo eso?
357.
Oh, all that.
439. 439. 439. It's 4. 9. 593.
Guys, what's 300 to 850?
500.
Not what your credit score. What's 300 to 850?
500.
550. 550.
Who said
Oh,
that?
550.
James.
So real quick,
Man,
Price is right, Reno, right there. What should all this add up to?
550.
That's it.
556. Huh?
No, it's 550, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that is how it's broken down. So you guys get caught up with like, oh man, how can I get a perfect 850? This is what you need. You know, I never got to an 850. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you guys real quick. Right there. My credit score 570, and then what's right here? 803.
Nice.
800.
803. That's my name right there, Santiago. Right? So is basically that simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. Okay. Now we got that out the way. All right. When I want to go over real quick, that's most important. Okay. So who got that? Who does not understand? Like, let me know. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Let me know. Let me know.
What'd
If
you say?
you got it, if I made it
I didn't
easy,
hear you.
you guys got it.
I
You look-
didn't hear you.
No, I'm saying who understands the breakdown now?
What did
I
you
got
say?
it.
No, I said, is it easier to understand the points now? Like if you're trying to get to a 850, you need to have all this in place. Right? But we're working backwards. So Cindy might have a 750, right? Because her credit usage might be high and she got new credit cards. You guys get me?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. All right, now let's go to what I want to talk about today. That was just the credit stuff that I wanted to help you guys with. Do you guys understand? Okay. Now, real quick, everyone in here is one idea away and one contact away. Who believes that?
Yeah, I like that.
One
like
idea
it.
away, one contact away. Okay. Now, the reason, right? The reason is you are not where you want to be is because who you're hanging around with. Okay. And if you're just hanging around with your kids, right? How are you going to grow if you're just hanging around with your kids?
Mhm.
You have to hang around people that will push you. So you're one idea away, one contact away. Okay. Now, I want to harp on this, right? This is me. And I try to get in as many rooms as possible. Does anyone know these people on here or no?
Nope.
Okay. That's kind of good then. Good in a way that you're seeing my point. Anybody know? No one knows who these people are.
Mm.
It looked like Antoine Walker just now.
Is that middle one a boxer?
Wow. Okay. So the one in the middle, his name is Billy Jean. He's a marketing genius.
Okay.
The one on the left is Tim Story. All right. He's like a motivational speaker, very religious also. And then the one on the right is Dan Fleshman, a multimillionaire, sold a company at 24, went public. Just he invented the term. Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher his term. He invented the term something with daddy. I can't think of it right now. But okay, these are all 7 to 8 figure earners. Okay, 7 to 8 figure earners. Do me a favor. Pick up your phone right now. So everybody pick up your phone right now, right? And look through your contacts. Who can contact someone that's making 7 figures or 8 figures?
I can.
So who can contact someone that's making 7 to 8 figures right now?
I
Not
can.
me.
I like that. I see Carol say yes. Cindy,
James say yes.
okay. Now,
James
it-
say yes.
is it one or two people?
No. Me. You see me?
I see you.
My brother, maybe.
Okay, but
My
My-
nephew just signed with the Indianapolis Colts.
okay, nice. You got one. Okay, so that's family though. I like that. Okay,
Right.
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 Outside of family, can you text a 7 or 8 figure earner, right? Most people can't.
Yeah.
That's where I'm trying to get at. Most people,
Right. Exactly.
most people unfortunately can't. Right? No
Right.
one no one got that linebacker family
Right.
or quarterback or something like that, right? That's good.
Right.
You have to be in a position where you're hanging around people,
Yeah.
you're investing in
right.
people so you can get that kind of money,
Right.
right? And then that'll make you feel uncomfortable, but it'll also push you. Okay?
Okay.
And I
Okay.
see that because I've invested a lot of money to get in these rooms. Right? When is the last time someone in here went to a, let's say, either a motivational event or business conference? Put in the chat. Maybe because of work forced you, but that you did it on your own. You did it on your own, Francine? Okay. What was it? What was the event? Oh, Carol said driven 3 years ago. Okay, and then Carol, if I'm not mistaken, right? Someone took you to that event, correct? And what I mean by that, oh no, so you went on your own? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Mary's Bible Conference motivational also through work. Okay. So got you. Okay. So now what I'm trying to get at is not so we have about 20 people in this room and only one has gone, or maybe two. Okay.
Right.
Vanessa said 2 months ago. Where'd you go, Vanessa, 2 months ago? I'm curious.
It was me, Joel. I work in stone remodeling. So we went to Pasadena to a conference. It was like an all-day thing. And we met like a guy that owns a shop that he started from nothing. And now he does like kitchens for Brad Pitt and like crazy high-end marble
Oh, nice.
kitchens.
Okay, did you have to pay to get in or was it free?
My boss paid for us to go.
It was work.
Yeah.
It wasn't you willing.
No,
It
it's
doesn't-
like invitation only.
No, I know, but I'm saying like you guys physically, hey, I want to go to this event because I want to get better. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we got, I mean, Francine, I guess you, Marriage Bible Conference, motivational, right, through work, I get it. But it was through work. So I don't know if that's, hey, I need to go to this Marriage Bible Conference, right? I can argue that. And then going back to Carol, so Renita, she paid for an event. Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. And then Carol, yes, you went to the event and that was you willingly going, right? Like no one forced you to go?
Yes, that was me. At the time, I'm all about self-growth and I'm on social media. And if I see some content that I feel that I can relate or I want to be where they're at in the future, I surround myself by that people. And to be honest with you, that was my first driven event and was an environment that I've ever been to. And so that day I was very nervous. I was having anxiety because I saw all these people showing up with nice cars, very well dressed, and I didn't know what to expect.
It made you feel uncomfortable, right? That's good.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable. I was having cold feet the morning of, and I was so close to just not go anymore. And I told my friend, And he said, no, he said, because I drove all the way from Sacramento. So I drove from Sacramento all the way to SoCal. And I was already in SoCal and I was up early in the morning and I was getting cold feet. And my friend said, Carol, we're here already. This is what you came for. You want to start your own business. And your purpose of that was to gain knowledge and information, meet people, then you got to do it.
So,
And I
so,
did.
so you
Mhm.
went 3 years ago. After that, you haven't gone to any events?
No, that was where I met you as well. That's where Zalo introduced us. And so I have not.
Okay, cool. So that's what I'm trying to like phrase, right? You went
Yes.
3 years ago, it made you feel uncomfortable, and you should have kept the momentum, right? Because I feel like momentum is where it pushes us and it gets us to where we want to feel even more uncomfortable. Because I'm the
Right.
kind of person that I apply better with pressure. You give me
Right.
pressure, and I'll make you diamonds. Most people fold under pressure, right? So
Right.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Like Felipe, right? He was in Modesto and I gave him a ticket, but he showed up. So that was him willingly, like, hey, I'm willing to go. I had an extra ticket, so he showed up. Now, there's 20 of us and only like 3 or 4 are mentioning something. That's the problem, right? You're not going to be successful if you don't get into a room with sharks. There's only so much we can do from our Zoom. Like I'm connecting with Nick right now, Carol, Lex, Ulysses, but that connection can be stronger if we meet in person. Because now we're making it a little bit more real. You showing up to Zoom, look at that. You have like 20 people in here and like no one has their camera on. And I feel like that's not engaging. Well, some might be driving. I'm right here in bed. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. If you show up to a Zoom call, you should be camera on. And I should have said that in the beginning, but that's how I like to do things. Right? Let me show you this. What if I give my talk like this, guys? You guys want me to give my talk like this?
No.
There you go. That's all I'm saying. Right? And I know some of you guys are at work. I respect that. I mean, it means a lot that you guys are on. Straight up, 100%. Right? But if someone invites you to a Zoom call or you show up to a Zoom call, like literally show up. Like, hey, I'm here. You know? I'm here. I want to engage. I want to learn something. I want to get value, right? So real quick. So we already covered that. You guys need to get out of your comfort zone, pay for something that's going to inspire you. Whatever it is. You know, who's ever flown first class? Anybody?
Never.
Who's ever got a private driver limo?
Me.
Oh, is it Uber Black? Is it Uber Black?
Oh, just when we went out for birthdays.
Yeah, but it feels great, right? You got a private driver. Like,
Yep.
you guys sometimes need to pay a little bit more and just experience that because it's a better type of feeling. And it'll make you feel uncomfortable. Like, how can I get that? How can I afford that again? What do I have to do? You know? So, all right, real quick. And I'll kind of help you out with that. So real quick. If you meet a millionaire, what do you bring to the table? So James, I'm going to ask you because your nephew, right? And he got picked up by the Colts. Congrats. What do you bring to the table, James?
What I bring to the table?
Yeah, I mean,
My knowledge.
gonna say, hey, I was Uncle James, the one that throw you a couple balls back in the day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna say. Thank you, Uncle.
Well, that did happen, and he got a lot of money while he was in school at USC from me.
Oh, nice. That's what's up right there.
Yeah, but he's on a full scholarship though.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So remember this: when you bring value to the table, a millionaire is always going to bring you back to the table, right? You have to bring value to them. That's why you guys don't understand. Like a millionaire is not going to take the time to call Greg or call Ulysses or call James and be like, "Hey James, what's going on, man? How can I help you?" It doesn't work that way.
Right. Right.
Right? You have to meet them at an event. Try to connect with
Right.
them. Do your research on them. Right? If anyone did any homework on me, give me some facts about me that you guys might know. Name anything. I went to school here. I did this. Anything that you guys know about me. Something in the chat.
What are you doing? You dealing with Amazon, right?
Okay, that's one. What else?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about like what I've done in the past.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Awesome.
were-
yeah.
You were in the U.S. Army. You had a U.S. Army job, and then you quit that. Then you quit that to do something else. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, so I was in the Marines. Yeah, I was in the
Yeah,
Marines. I went to USC and I quit law school to pursue entrepreneurship. That's like my
right.
back, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
everyone here has a story. You just don't know how to put it out there. Right? Like Joel,
Right.
your story could be, hey, I went to college, dropped out of college to pursue this. Right? Got in sales. Mom died at 5 years old. Right? It was just me and my brother, my stepfather. We figured it out or something like that. Like everyone has a story. People want to connect with you. Right? If there's no connection, right? There's no chemistry.
Right.
So there has to be a connection. Right? Like, so there's somehow you guys connected with me. Whatever it was. You know, hey, whether it was the car, whether it was the funny thing I made you guys laugh, whether it was USC, whether it was the Marines, somehow you guys connected with me, or else you guys wouldn't be here. And that's how it is. You guys have to connect. All right, cool. So what you bring to the table, swap services with that millionaire. Hey, you do loans, I do credit. Right? You throw me some customers, I'll throw you some back. All you need is one connection. Joel, if you would have gone to that conference and you would have met, right, like someone that's like, you know, let's say whatever, like he's in multimillionaire and he wants you to do the job. Hey, Joel, I like your vibe. Appreciate you. I got this opportunity for you. Can you take care of it? That's all the connection you need. Because then you're gonna do kick-ass work, and then he's gonna refer you more business. That's how it works.
Right.
All you need is that one connection. Okay, but a lot of people are scared. One, to get out of their house. Two, to meet somebody else. You have to get uncomfortable, guys. You know what I mean? Like this,
You know what it is people are afraid of change.
people are afraid to change or fail.
No,
Of
I mean,
change.
well, it could be both, but change is very hard for a lot of people.
I'm gonna tell you guys something that hurts, but is also great, like to really think about it, right? Everyone on here, right? Your friends and family, right? They're gonna cheer you on. Let's say Cindy started a new business, right? I'm her friend. Hey, Cindy, keep going. I see you grinding. I see you on social media, right? And then when she gets to the top, guess what? That's where all the hate comes. Why?
Amen.
Because while she was going to the top, right, you reminded them of their journey, right? When you got to the top, Cindy, you reminded them that they shouldn't have quit. So then they start hating. Damn, I shouldn't have quit. You get
Right.
it? And it's kind of like the same people that you grew up with. They see you on a different path. And then they're gonna be like, damn, we grew up in the same neighborhood. Why are they more success? Why is he or she more successful than me? We grew up on the same block. Right? So they might not have access to the new you, which is fine. Okay, but keep that in mind. Just because you guys knew each other in grade school, I get a lot of people hit me up. Hey, bro, didn't you work at USC? Hey, bro, didn't you go to this high school? Hey, bro, I saw you on YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the past. What am I supposed to do? Like, hook you up because we went to high school together? They don't know how many failures I went through, right? They don't know my car got repossessed. I almost lost my house. Like, they didn't know that. You get me? Hold on. 1 second. I don't know who's writing right here, but anyways, does anyone have anything to add regarding what I'm saying? Anything?
I've noticed like, my trade, I started young, and like what you're saying, like people support you at the beginning, but once you get to like the top, not saying that I'm at the top or anything, but like
Yeah.
when I've he's like it's a lot of older guys, and they're like they try to like put you down because you're young. So like I've always like learned, even if I have the knowledge of the trade and I could put out better quality, I always stay humble. If they talk it one way, I'll do it that way, but really I'll my way. And once they felt better, instead of saying like, "Oh, that's a good thing," they'll be like, "Oh, well, it's fine, but like it's better the other way." But then the bosses notice, and that's what motivates me when the bosses notice and they see that it's better and that there's always room for growth.
There's always room for growth. I mean, if you can come up with something innovative, then they see that you care, right? Because mirror, like me and Joel, right? I'll make you guys understand this. Me and Joel can be working at the same company. He's a hard ass worker, 40 hours a week. He comes in 15 minutes before, leaves 15 minutes after on his own time, but we get paid the same. You know what I mean? And that's what keeps people like not wanting more, because they go to their job, they don't work as hard, but they get paid the same as the other guy who's working hard. Yeah, that guy might have more ambition, but it's like you're not, there's no growth opportunities in the way you see it, right? Because it's all perspective. You know, everyone in here can make 6 figures, 7 figures. Like it's just that you have to master a craft. And for me, it starts with credit. If you have more credit, you can have more opportunities. If you have
Right.
opportunities, right? Like right now, if you had a $10,000 credit card, put in the chat what you would do. Like seriously,
And flip it.
$10,000. And I'm gonna call out one person that actually probably will put the right answer that I'm looking for. Well, everyone can have their own answers, but all right, I got you. Mechanical bull. Flip it to 20. How you gonna do that, Lex? You gonna push weight?
Buy equipment, just like that mechanical bull, just something that I already got some insight on, that I know that's gonna produce revenue and profits.
Start catering business. Pay off debt and invest. Okay. Invest is kind of like a general statement, but okay. Now, out of all these answers, right? Invest it. Everyone's like, okay. Right? Now, the main answer that I was looking for, like no lie, out of those 10,000, I would have said, hey, 2,000 or 3,000, invest in mentorship. Because mentorship is going to get you faster. Right? They know something that you won't know until you get your licks in and you get your failure in. But it has to be something that you're looking to do. You get what I'm saying? So keep that in mind when you have access to a $10,000 credit card. Because if you can't handle a $10,000 credit card, you cannot handle 100,000. Right? And that's real talk. Like you want to be in a position where the bank gives you 10,000 effortlessly. Right? You get that money, you pay it back, and then you can borrow some more money. Right now, no one should have a problem going to the bank and getting 10, 15,000. Unless you have bad credit, right? And that's why we're here. So got you real quick. Now, I'm going to put you guys in perspective. Some of you guys heard this before, some of you guys haven't. But please keep this in mind, okay? So real quick, How many times do you think the average person swipes their card every month?
Sheesh,
Oh my God.
1,000.
I think you said it was like 200 times or something like that. It was like 100 or 200 or something.
Yeah, 144 times.
Yeah.
So 144 times people swipe their card a month. Haircut, nails, groceries,
Food.
food, rent, whatever. They're swiping their card. How many deposits do the average person get a month?
2.
Ew.
2. So you're swiping 144 times, you get 2 deposits a month. Okay? That does not make sense. You wonder how some people stay in the rat race? Where I make this check and now it's going to bills? You want to be in a position where the money you make, right, is for 6 months down the road. That's what you want to be in. Whatever money you make, you want it to make it, hey, that's for 6 months down the road. Not the money you make is for the bills this month. It shouldn't be that way. All right. Now, real quick, what else does it say? Start thinking of every day like a transaction. Do not think like an hourly employee. No disrespect to any hourly employee. I was an hourly employee. Okay. But an hourly employee was not going to make you wealthy. Can we all agree on that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So for me, right, credit, right, is based on transactions. Nick has a problem. All right, I'll take care of him. I'm not charging him by the hour. I'm charging him by solving a problem. And that's where you guys want to get. Even salary. Salary, technically, you're hourly. You know, how do I break it down? Everyone take out a calculator, right? And like UPS drivers, I heard they make 6 figures now. So UPS drivers put $100,000, right? 100,000 right there. 100,000. And then divide that by 2080. That's how much they make hourly. So let's say, right, I make this in a year, right? How do I base my hourly? Right? Let's say Nick, hey, Santiago, can we get an hour phone call? Or can we get a consultation? Yeah, that's how much it is. That's how you break it down. All right, so now, who sees that sign behind me? Anybody see it?
I wrote it down the other day.
Anybody know how much that is a day?
There's
How much to make $1 million?
I think it's like
100.
2,739 a day.
Exactly. 2,739 a day. Who thinks they can make 2,739 a day?
I wish.
I'm trying.
Okay, but whoever said I wish, it's because you're not growing. You're not investing in yourself. You see what I mean?
Mhm.
You are able to. You just got to find the problem, come up with a solution, and then that's how you're able to do it. If you love what you do, it's not work. Like I think Vanessa said, catering business. Do you just say that, or do you love to cater? I mean, realistically, I'm asking you.
It's me. I really like cooking. It's a family business since Mexico, so like I would want to pursue that.
Nice. Okay, I like it. I like it. And it's not work, right? If you're cooking, making someone feel great, you know, but does it have to be catering, or can it start with like, I don't know, what is something that you like to do? Like, I don't know, your favorite dish or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just throwing something out there like chalupas.
Term goal is a taco truck, but I want to start with catering and then get a taco truck to get into like wine country and breweries and stuff like that with the taco truck.
Got it. Okay. Nice. But what would make you set yourself apart from any other taco truck or taco stand?
My taco is better.
Oh, there you go. That's confidence. right? You got the confidence right there already. So it's just a matter of like taking action. Because
Yeah.
most people, I'll tell you this, if you, right, Joel and Vanessa, if you put out there on Instagram, right, hey, I'm starting a catering business. First couple clients that reach out to me, I'll give you a good deal or I'll give you a discount. Right now, it forces you to actually do it. Hey, you know what? This is our first gig. Let's go out there and let's do it. See, most people, they're waiting for the right time. When is the right time? There's no such thing as the right time. Right? Me writing my book, it was no right time. I should have done it last year. Right? Perfect, right, is better. I'm sorry. Done is better than perfect because perfect never gets done. All right. And I speak that with passion because nothing perfect is ever gonna, even if you come out with your first taco truck, Vanessa and Joel, it's not gonna be perfect. Right? And then that's what people want to do. Oh, right now it's not the time, or I'm still renting, or I'll wait till I get a house to start my catering business. Right? And there's no perfect. Right? When you guys got married or when I got married, hey, shit wasn't perfect. I did everything backwards. Like I had the kid first, right? Then I went to school. Then I got the house. It's like, damn, dude, it's not traditional, right? Traditional is you go to school first, you meet someone, then you get married, then you get the house, then you get the kids. But there's nothing perfect. So don't get caught up on that whole perfect thing. All right, real quick. And the last one, let's say, who can read out the first one? Francine, can you read out the first one? Okay. Felipe, can you read out the first one?
Sorry, I couldn't, I had to expand it to make it larger.
Oh, sorry.
The first one, stop thinking like an hourly wage employee. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Felipe, read number 2.
I can't see it.
Oh, man, bro.
I'll read it. I'll get it.
Turn the screen sideways.
Number 2 is you will never earn passive income that way.
Okay, so,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna talk about this. So if no disrespect to anyone that works at Walmart, if I go to Walmart, does anyone see those people that check the receipts?
Yep,
How much do they get paid? Like,
minimum wage.
but what are they doing?
They're
Just
standing up
checking
there
dates.
checking the receipts. Stopping you to check their receipts. They on the clock.
And I was talking to the sweet lady. I was like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? She goes, oh, no money. And I'm like, okay. You know, it's like you have to put yourself in a position where you're solving problems, right?
Mhm.
Might stress you out a little bit. But if you're not in a position like that, how are you going to grow? Like, so if I told that employee, hey, I'll give you 50 stocks in Walmart, or I'll give you $5,000 right now, what would she take?
The
The
$5,000.
$5,000.
I'm asking you guys now, what would you
I'll
take?
take. Oh, what I'll take the 50. I'll take the stocks.
I'll take the stock.
And the reason for me taking the stock is because that stock is it's gonna grow. Versus me taking that 5K with the potential of properly putting myself in a position to buy more stock. So as I get when the stock increases, or figure out a way to put more in there so that it will continue to grow.
Does anyone know if Walmart pays dividends?
I think they do.
I think
I
they
think
do.
it does. I think they do because
I'm-
most of the larger corporations, they do pay a dividend.
I think Walmart's the only one that hasn't stopped paying dividends.
Yeah, so they do.
So now it's something to think about. So a good majority of you were like, hey, I'll take the stock, right? I'll take the stock over the money, but people want the money now. And then they waste it on things
Right.
Mm-hmm.
to bring more money. Okay, so real quick, number 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Ulysses, can you read number 3?
Yeah, so number 3, you get paid for physically being there.
So Ulysses, if you don't go to work, right? I know you told me you're on salary, right? So you might still get paid, right? But for the most part, this is for hourly. If you're not there, you're not physically gonna get paid. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get paid if you're not physically there. That's why everyone that's in here, you have to have something generating you more money. Whether it's real estate property, whether it's your business that doesn't require you personally, it can still be generating cash flow, or finding a way where every day you're getting paid. Okay? And then number 4, who can read that? Hey, Greg, can you read that? Oh, how about, okay. Vanessa, can you read that, please?
You said number 4?
Yeah.
Start thinking of everything like a transaction.
Exactly. Everything should be thinking like a transaction. Do not think of like hourly. Get that out your mind. Because if you think like that, it's sad, but you're not going to be wealthy on the hourly wage. All right. And then number 5, transactions daily will help you towards your goal. So what does that mean? 2 deposits a month. But if I find a way to generate 2 or 3 more deposits a month, that keeps me afloat. Right? We talked about mechanical bull, right? You have a mechanical bull, even if you rent it out 3 or 4 times a month, right? Might be a slow month, right? That's income that you didn't expect. So that's another thing how you got to, look at it. Every day you have to find a way to make income, but it depends on your business. You see what I mean? So I don't have a problem working on a client's file if they'll pay me on Friday, right? As long as everything's in place. So why do I say that? Because Friday comes and now I'm making more than that day back in that sign behind me, which was what number?
$2,739.
$2,739
Exactly, right?
a
But that
day.
adds up. But at the same time, I want my clients to look forward to paying me. And that comes with time. Hey, you know what? I like what you offer. Hey, you know what? This month was a slow month, but I know next month we're going to see some better changes. Right? It all depends. Not every file is the same. All right, real quick. We got 5 more minutes. I'm going to answer any credit questions you guys have. Has anyone seen any crazy credit growth? Anything like in the past month? Please share it. I just want to hear your growth. Anybody? Come on, there's got to be someone. Felipe, anybody? If you've seen your credit change because of what you did or anything like that?
I had some closed.
Who's that?
Me
Sorry.
too.
It's Francine.
Oh, Francine. Okay, cool. So some closed?
The start. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Any other wins?
I had some calls too.
I had a collection fall off.
Oh, nice. Love it. What about you, Kelly?
I had 2 closed.
Okay. Nice. Anybody else?
My Navy Federal score went up 34 points. I don't know what I did. Yeah.
Well, what did we do?
Right, exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
No, you're right. I don't know what. Yeah.
That's good. That's
I
a blessing.
think
That's
my
blessing.
score went up.
All right, remember.
I think that was FICO 9.
Okay, nice.
I think that is, yeah.
Remember,
That
I'm
was
gonna give you guys
Equifax, my Equifax.
quick trivia real quick. All right, and then if you guys I'll pick one. If one of you guys hasn't ordered the book, I'll order it for you. So I'll ask a few questions real quick. So if a collection falls off, you can put it in the chat. If a collection falls off, does that mean the score will go up? Yes or no? If a collection falls off, does that mean your score will go up?
It should
Go up or down.
No, it doesn't.
At least it depends.
I think it'll go up.
No. So yeah. So it was what trick question because necessarily it will not go up if it was an old
Oh,
collection. It had some history,
right.
so it might fall
Okay.
down.
It might fall down, yes.
Yeah,
All right,
not
real
a
quick.
foul.
What is the lowest score someone can have on their credit?
300.
300.
300. Okay, I see you, Francine. Felipe. All right, what is the highest score someone can have?
850.
850.
900.
Come on, Brandon. They don't know about the 900. But,
That's on the Vantage score, right? That's
and
on the Vantage.
that's
Huh?
yeah, that's on the Vantage.
Yeah. So he's right. He was right. though.
This question right here is gonna win the book. So if you put it in the chat, it's gotta be fast, quick fingers, Twitter fingers. All right. What? This is points. How many points does credit utilization equal? How many points does credit utilization equal? So put it in the chat. Wrong.
100 and something.
No one.
35%.
Nobody got the book. Oh, credit utilization.
85, right?
You said put it in the chat.
Right there. In the,
Oh,
put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. It's right there in front of you guys. Right there. Boom.
10 points. 55 points.
Nope.
No, that's not it.
Credit utilization. Come on, guys. 30%. It's right there. 165.
165. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. But
I'm trying.
Credit
I wrote
union.
it down.
I have one more question. One more.
Oh,
All right, last question. Come on, credit question. Come on, guys. All right. Ooh, it's too hard. I don't want to give that one. All right, let's go with let me see. All right. This is for the book, so let's go with what is
can't hear you.
I don't want to say it.
huh?
It's probably too hard. Let me go with hold on, give me a second. I'll write in the chat.
Okay.
I can't. What is my?
Press that
I
chat button.
don't
Or look,
see that.
press that chat button, and then you can see all the chats that we're doing.
Chat button.
Yeah, it's like a little. Hang on, it's like it even says chat on it.
I'd have to swipe
let me-
over.
Just say it, Santi.
I think I got it. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Okay. How many points can a late payment cost you? Between how many points?
Oh, damn it.
We got to put in chat.
Damn, that guy Carol beat me. Shit.
Yeah. Carol had it. She was she was
Yeah.
on the spot right there.
Damn it.
Vanessa was close,
Well,
35 plus, yeah, but yeah, late payment will cost you between 40 to 80 points, more towards on the higher
Yeah.
side. So it's like 60 to 80, but 40 to 80 is a good range because you can have multiple late payments and it affects you. So Carol, if you haven't got the book, you should have it by now, but I'll definitely order it for you and you should receive it. Any other last minute questions, guys? We got like 2 minutes, please.
How long does it take for a big balance to go down?
Like, what do you mean?
Like a school loan? How long does it take to diminish that off your credit?
So a school loan to take it out, like to delete it from your credit?
Yeah.
It could, I mean, range probably 3 to 5 months.
Okay.
I would put that like within the category like of a repo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Any other questions real quick? Pablo, I see you. James, thank you for playing the price right.
Thank you.
Hey, did you guys learn a little bit more about credit though? A little bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Yeah.
gapping my guns. All right, that's what I want. I want you guys to learn a little bit more. Please get the book, right? I'm having a private Zoom call for anyone who got the book. If you're in my mentorship, you're already going to be a part of that call, so you're good.
I'd
yeah.
like to get the book as well.
All right, Mary, for sure. It's on Amazon. It's just called Como Se Dice Credit.
Okay.
And definitely.
Can you
Sorry, can you send me the link, Santiago? Because I'm gonna be checking out right now.
Who said that? I'm sorry, I can't hear.
It's Francine.
Okay, Francine. Okay. I'll send
What
you.
did you say about mentorship?
No, whoever's in the mentorship is already going to be on that call. So what I'm doing
Okay.
on that call, I'm inviting my mentor to go on that call
Okay.
and also give you guys some more credit plays. All right. So it's a powerful call. I want everyone with the book in there. It's just kind of grow this credit information. So if you're on the mentorship, you're already invited. So definitely see you guys there. For those of you that are not in Navy Federal, DM me if you want to get into Navy Federal. Vanessa, welcome to the fam. It's great. Who's in Navy Federal? I think Brandon. Okay, Vanessa.
I just got my card today, Santiago.
Okay, we got you into Navy Federal.
I'm in Navy Federal.
Carol, did we get you into Navy Federal? No.
No, I got myself in through my
I don't know
sister.
what that is.
Is that a credit union?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So it's
I just joined a credit union, but do you advise to go in this one?
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna tell you, like, if you got into credit union, that's good. Navy Federal is just the #1 in the nation.
How do I do that? You're gonna send a link?
I don't know who that is. Sorry, who's speaking?
It's Francine. I'm sorry,
Francine.
I'm still on here.
Okay, Francine. Can you message me? That way,
Yes.
just message me and then I'll give you the details.
Perfect. Thank you. Everybody have a good night.
Hey, thank you
too.
guys.
Good
Anyone else?
night.
All right.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the
Bye.
call.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, buddy.
Thank you guys.